Man, things could have been so much different if Pan-Arabism had won out. There's a tendency in Western liberal societies to lionize smaller countries while demonizing larger superpowers just because they're big. But what anti imperialist ideologies like Pan Arabism and Pan Africanism understand is that when a country's small, it's more easy to prey on by the imperialists. If this was all one country, Israel and the US wouldn't have been able to pick them off one at a time. And a lot of these borders, as well as those in Africa, were actually drawn by Western imperialists to make these countries easy to control. That's why there are so many weird little oil states like Kuwait and the UAE, because the British Empire carved them out of the Arab world so they could control the resources there. Compare that with a country like China that unites many different nationalities, religious groups, and ethnicities under one banner, under one country. This has made it far more difficult for Western imperialists to bully them, which is why China remains independent and sovereign to this day. Although they've tried their best to balkanize it. Shout out to Hong Kong and Taiwan. And that's the real difference, the Arab world needed a Mao Zedong, and they haven't gotten it yet. They needed someone to unite the Arab peoples into one sovereign state, a state that isn't naive about the nature of Western imperialism. Instead, they remain divided, and the US and Israel have basically picked them off one by one, to the point where they can now turn their focus to a country outside of the Arab world in Iran.